Shalom, Yasha Allah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, the bodies of our apostles and others, a great millstone who rule well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that push this great gospel in sincerity and truth. This is your brother Tazakai Yahweh from the great millstone Indianapolis camp. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shem Shai. And Lord will be edifying. I'll be putting this up on my backup channel because pretty much 2 consecutive weeks in a row, I got strikes on videos that on other videos I have shared the link from to put on mine. They didn't they didn't receive strikes on that page, but for some reason mine got a strike. So, hey, it could be under fire, but hey, we understand that persecution is gonna come. So, just putting that out there just in case if ain't seen any activity on my main page. But moving on. It's a article here from Al Jazeera. Reads, floods, landslides kill more than 150 in India and Nepal. And it says several days of significant flooding and devastating landslides sweep away roads and houses in the two nations. And they got a little image right here, of this is in India. And it says, now this came out October 20th, 2021. It just, caught my eye to see like, damn, 150 people, which may not seem like a lot, but, in one, given in a one-time event, 150 people is a lot of people that die. Shit, they consider, just going on. It says, October 20th, 2021, the year hasten to come, Yahweh Shemal Shai, it reads, more than 150 people have died in several days of significant flooding and devastating landslides that have swept away roads and houses in India and Nepal. Nepal officials said, with dozens more missing. In Uttarakhand state in northern India, officials on Wednesday said 46 people had died in recent days, with 11 others missing. What's it saying? What they got to do? That may be different. It says, Slaki. It says, in Kerala, in the South, Chief Minister, oh my goodness, Pinarayi Vijayan said the death toll had hit 39 there. At least 30 of those in the Uttarakhand were killed in several separate incidents in the Nainital region early on Tuesday after cloudbursts. An ultra-intense deluge of rain triggered a series of landslides that destroyed several structures. So if you understand what landslides is, they're kind of synonymous with, they synonymous with the mudslides. Pretty much so much rain is accumulated and absorbed by the ground that it actually starts to, it's so much moisture that it's actually moving the land, the ground, And so pretty much, you'll just be driving down say if you're driving down the road and you see it can look like pretty much like a hill, and then it was so much rain to where it will start to slide down. So a whole, that's something scary to be a part of. It says, triggered a series of landslides that destroyed several structures. 5 of the dead were from a single family whose house was buried by an enormous landslide. So pretty much their whole house got buried by earth, by land. It says, Salakia. Local officials Pradeep Jain told the AFP news agency. Another landslide in the northern Almora district killed 5 people after huge rocks in a wall of mud, demolished and engulfed their home. At least 6 others were killed on Monday in 2 remote districts of the Himalayan state. See, look, that's what I was talking about. See, like if you see how they walking and you just probably drove past, roads and stuff like this, and you just see all that land, also like, the grass and stuff, but you see it's mainly mud and dirt. Yeah, the water, it soaks up so much of that water to where it actually starts to move. It don't stay, it's not stationary anymore. So it says, the Indian meteorological department extended and widened its weather alert on Tuesday, predicting heavy to very heavy rainfall in the region. The weather official said several areas were drenched by more than 400 millimeters or 16 inches of rainfall on Monday, causing landslides and flooding. Authorities ordered the closure of schools and banned all religious and tourist activities in the state. Television footage and social media videos show residents wading through knee-deep water near Nainadal Lake, a tourist hotspot, and the river Ganges bursting its banks in Rishikesh, Slovakia. Try my best. I'm gonna say more than 100 tourists were stuck inside the resort in Ramgarh after the overflowing Kosai River. They lose several areas. So it says people watch a house being washed away in the river due to a strong current. Damn, the house got washed away after heavy rains at Kalium in Kerala, India. So this is all doing the Yahweh Shemel Shai. Say in Nepal, the death toll after 3 days of heavy rain triggered landslides and flash floods rose to 77 on Wednesday after rescuers recovered 34 more bodies. Authorities said 24 deaths have been reported in the Panchtar district of East Nepal bordering India, 13 in neighboring Elam, and 12 in Dodi in West Nepal. Interior Ministry official Dil Kumar Tamang said others died elsewhere in West Nepal. The ministry said 22 people were injured and 26 were missing. Landslides are a regular danger in the Himalayan region, but experts say they are becoming more common as rain becomes increasingly erratic and glaciers melt. Experts also blame construction work on hydroelectric dams and deforestation. Right? In February, a ferocious flash flood hurtled down the remote valley in the Uttarakhand, Salakia. I'm through with that. Killing about 200 people. At least 5,700 people perished there in 2013. Forecasters had also warned of more downpours in the coming days in Kerala. Many dams in the state were nearing the danger mark, and authorities were evacuating thousands to safer locations as big rivers overflowed. India's weather officials said heavy rains will again lash Kerala in the next 2 days after a brief reprieve on Tuesday. In 2018, almost 500 people died in the coastal state in the worst flood in 100 years. So as these years are going on, there's more these so-called natural disasters. They are, pretty much they're being more, how can I put it? Pretty much they're more like becoming more dangerous, so to speak, for lack of better words. I can't really think, but they're definitely increasing as well. So they're increasing. So more are happening, and they're becoming more devastating. That's what I'm looking for. So but we also know that this is all the doing of Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? Because it said, we go right to the scriptures. This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Shai of hosts, of armies, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So this is the Lord. He's visiting this place. Like I said, he sends the rains. He sends the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the earthquakes, the landslides, the avalanches, the water sprouts, tsunamis, you name it. He's in control of all these things, and this is a way that he visits the people. You don't necessarily got to die by the sword or by a gun. You don't necessarily have to die by a famine, starve to death, or die by a pestilence, or like I said, get hit by a car, natural or die of natural causes, whether it be, heart, whatever the case may be. You don't necessarily have to die by those means. The Lord has an infinite amount of ways to put you to death, right? So, again, we're going to read that. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So again, this is the Lord. He's visiting this place, through different varieties of ways, right? Let's get this real quick. And I guarantee you today, actually not too long ago, either today or a couple days ago, they say that somebody had died in Canada, and also was 1,000 people stranded due to floods. That came through from Yahweh Shai. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord, right? Just and righteous Lord, Yahweh Shai, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. So whatever the Lord do is not wicked. He don't sin. He don't do iniquity, right? Every morning, right? So every day, Do if he bring his judgment to light. Every day, it's no secret. It's every day someone's being judged. Every night someone's being judged. Every evening, whatever point of whatever time of the day, whatever you want to call it, judgment is coming forth. That's what we say. He gonna bring it to light. He fell of night, so he's not gonna fail when the time of judgments to come. He ain't gonna slack. He ain't gonna he ain't gonna slumber or linger or delay. No, all judgments are set for an appointed time. So when it's your time to go, hey, you gonna go. But the unjust know of no shame. So ultimately, those who are unjust, they gonna continue to live wickedly. They're not gonna consider to change their ways, to be conformed to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's speaking to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled bird who look like unto the heathen, because you were scattered amongst them, and you intermingle with them. But your lineage go back to the 12 tribes or the 12 sons of Israel, Yasha Allah, or Jacob. So it don't matter if you continue to live wickedly, you continue to live, sin upon sin, just transgressing the laws as a lifestyle, then judgment's gonna come unto you. And it ain't gonna be the judgment. Hey, like I said, he can wound you, or he can ultimately take you out. As a matter of fact, let's get that, because they said there's some people that was injured and, some people was, they were hurt. Oh, let me start right here. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect. So all the ways, all the works of Yahweh Shema Shai is perfect. Let's look at that word perfect really quick.
Strong's H 8549. Tamim. Tamim.
It goes in, it says entire, integrity, truth. Let's say what? Without blemish, complete, full, perfect, sound, without a spot. It's undefiled, right? Complete, whole, entire, sound, right? Just getting a few, So yeah, complete, whole, entire. So his ways is sound. It's the correct way. It's complete. It's perfect. It's without blemish. It's without spot. Undefiled. It's not corrupt. All his ways are right. That's why they say he's the just Lord. For all his ways are judgment. The Lord Most High is known by the judgments which he executeth thereof. Right? That's going back to Psalms 9, verse 16. It says, a power of truth and without iniquity. Our power is all about truth. And he's without iniquity. Like you said, he's not a wicked power. He does not sin. It say what? Just and right is he in all that he does. Whether you consider it good or evil, it was just and it was right. No matter how you feel. 441, call halayim la Yahweh Shema Shai Basha Rakakudash. 441, 144. Going on. It say, drop it down to the point. Pretty much gotta, get ready and head down to camp. So we can end it off right here. Why not? That old faithful Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. Allah not up there, Buddha not up there, Shiva not up there, Odin not up there, all them bugged out ass 2,000 guys in Egypt, they not up there, right? There's only one sovereign power. There's only one supreme ruler. There's only one king, of the universe, ultimate, the supreme king, Because, Big Bro up there, too. He a king as well. But ultimately, we're talking about Yahweh. He is. There is no other God besides him. And it says, and he say what? I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. So this is what the Lord said. He do these things. He's the one that's doing the killing. He's the one that's bringing forth life. He's the one that's wounding, and he's the one that's healing you from those wounds. All these things come from Yahweh Shem Shai, no matter if man do so, no matter if the earth do it to you, no matter what the case may be. It's all sanctioned by Yahweh Shem Shai. It says what? And pay attention to this. Neither is there any. That's why I named all those false gods, that you call on. Because those are the ones you would go pray to deliver you out of the things that you are in, your straits, your perilous times, your anguish, your afflictions. You go call on them, but you're not going to receive an answer because there is none up there, right? The only ones up there is we got, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the holy angels, and then the spirits is up there. So But we talking about as far as the power, the order of the power goes, to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. They're, they the ones who, said, like I said, that's gonna, kill and make it. They do all these things, right? Because why? Yahweh gave all power to Yahweh Shai, so he gave all judgment to him, right? But we understand there's an order just to establish that, all things is, so all things that Yahweh Shai do, he do all those things that please Yahweh, so. Hey, you just gotta understand it's that order. But again, like I said, neither is there any. So none of those fake gods and those other pantheons that they, that these people believe in and this and that, because all the nations, all the gods of the nations are idols. Every last one of them, they fake. They say, so neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So when your time is pulled up, pretty much, so to speak, when your name is drawn out of that hat, it ain't gonna be no, oh, let me redo it, or let me cast a lot, let me flip a coin. No. When it's your time to go, you best believe your ass is gonna go. And you're gonna go in whatever fashion that Yahweh Shai has sanctioned for you to go. So, and that's all I got on that, like I said, press for time. So definitely, be on the lookout on this page for, more videos. I think I may just continue to be on this one too. Man, probably, February when those 2 strikes, come off, because like I said, he's been targeting brothers, apostles, elders, all those who are bringing up the truth. There's a target on all our backs. I'm not saying what I'm doing is greater than the next, but hey, that's just, that it is what it is at the end of the day. But, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the sincere Akim while Akwaf out there listening. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to our apostles and elders and great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that push this great gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom, Yasha Allah, Abai, Babal.